and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Kathy's Random Acts of Stampin'. I am so happy that you're here today because we're going to do what I consider a card that's going to look like you put so much time in it, but it is done super, super simple by using Stampin' Up's Ephemera Packs. Now, many people don't even know that Stampin' Up has ephemera, but I want to show you on page 15 in your mini catalog, and that's the one that looks like this on the cover. Number 3 and number 4, I'm sorry, that's number 2, 3, and 4 are all packs of ephemera. So I want to show those to you, and I didn't even pull 3. Let's see, that's this one. There are 3 packs of ephemera that are all Christmas themed. And I just have mine in these little sleeves that I purchased off of Amazon, but they work real good because it keeps them together. I can keep my tag on the back so I know what the order number is and the name of the pack, which is important for me because I need to let y'all know where to find this at. So these are the 3 packs that are offered. And I got my inspiration from this pack. And I also pulled the paper that's called A Little Bit Festive and festive. How pretty is that together? Now, the glimmer paper or glitter paper, this does not come off on you, so you're not going to make a mess. And that's another trait of Stampin' Up any of their shimmer papers or glitter papers. Nothing comes off of it, so you don't get any fallout from this paper. So we get 4 colors in here. We get a real red and a cherry cobbler, a garden green, and a granny apple green. That's the garden green. This is the granny apple. See the difference? And then you also get the real red and it's the cherry. I think it's just 2 real reds. No, this is yeah, they're the same. The reds are the same. The greens are 2 different greens. So it is just such a pretty pack of paper. And what an accent this is going to make on the card. So we're going to pair this paper with this glimmer along with our ephemera. And we're going to come up with a really quick, beautiful card. And let me show you how we're going to do that. What I've done is I went ahead and I wanted this to be a bigger card to hold the pieces of ephemera. So this is a 5x7. And to get a 5x7, you're going to take a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and you're going to cut the 11-inch side to 10, and then you're going to turn it, and you're going to cut the other side to 7 by 10, and then when you score it at 5, that's going to give you a 5x7. So this is my card base, and then I cut a piece of that what did I say it was called? A Little Bit Festive. And I chose this piece. There's lots of different patterns on here, but I love that stripe. I thought that was just so pretty. Now, you could do red behind here if you wanted a red card base. I just used white because I was doing something kind of quick. And then I cut 4 pieces of the garden green. I think it was the garden green, whichever green you like. And let's see if I cut these all the same. This one's not quite the same. What did I do? This one's smaller, so let me go back and grab another piece because I want all 4 of those to be the same size. So let's go back in here. And grab my piece of green. And that's that piece right there. And we're going to cut, we need a piece that is 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. So that's going to be a real easy, simple cut. So I thought I had another piece, but evidently I don't. So 1 3/4. I'll line that up, make sure it's nice and straight. 1 3/4, 2 3/4. And we'll double check my measurements and make sure that that's the same size. So yeah, that is good. So 2 3/4 right here. Just like that. Now we are ready to lay our card. I'm going to lay everything out before I go back and glue it. You'll know that's just one of the things that I like to do when I'm building a card. So I looked on this pack of ephemera and I chose some pieces off of here. There was a snowman. Let me show you my snowman. Look how cute he is. There's my snowman. We got some Christmas bells. We've got a stocking. How about a cup of hot cocoa? And nothing would be complete without Santa's sleigh loaded up with presents. Laying them on here, they kind of get lost in the paper. So we're going to use that glimmer paper to really pop them out. Now, there's lots of pieces on here that you can choose from. There's ornaments and bells and deers and mittens, pine cones and holly, and I mean, just stockings that are stuffed and just a great deal of pieces to choose from. Look at these trees and look at the cake, the ice skates, the poinsettia. I mean, and you get like 3 or 4 sheets of each pattern. So you could really turn out some cards with this. This one we have a Christmas tree and a little winter scene. And I mean, they are just stunning pieces. So why not use these on our cards? It makes it a great and quick and easy way to make a Christmas card. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So let me slide these back in here. Get this over there. Now what I'm going to do is move these off. And I am going to want to center my snowman in the middle because he's my bigger piece. So I took a piece of the red and I want to pop him up in the middle on this piece of red. Look how that makes him pop. Isn't that pretty? Then we've got these 4 green pieces, and I'm going to give you the dimensions of all of these. This one is 2.5 by 3.5, and these are all 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. So you'll need 4 of those. And then let's go ahead and start putting this card together. The first thing I want to do is I want to build everything on here first. So I'm not going to glue this piece down first because I want these pieces to go under something like that. Because these pieces are going to have their bells and over here we're going to have our stocking. Yeah, we could use that larger stocking. Let's see. Or how about the ice skates would be cute? Maybe I'll do the ice skates since it's snowman and sleighs and oh yeah, let's do the ice skates. See how you can change this up? We're going to do ice skates right here, bells. I'll put the little stocking back in because that really doesn't go with our outside theme here of the snowman. So then I'm going to take these 2 pieces and I'm going to slide them under right there. We're going to have a hot cup of cocoa. And then we're going to put this piece right here. And we're going to have Santa's sleigh. Isn't that gorgeous? That's simple, and we have a front of a card. Now we can also go back and look at this piece that has a lot of sentiments. And let's see the different ones. Look at this. Oh, so pretty. Oh, thinking of you on this Christmas. That would be beautiful inside. So let's see. I messed up my apple cart, but I just wanted to look. Well, look at this one that says "Let It Snow." That will be perfect on there. And then we have these gold ones that are just, I mean, absolutely stunning. And then we have this one. I think I'm going to use the one that says "Let It Snow" because we are using, and believe it or not, I'm in North Carolina, but the high country, which is what we call our mountain area, are getting snow right now. I saw it on the weather this morning, and it was actually like 31 here this morning when I got up. It might have dropped a little bit after that. I'm not sure. I didn't kind of sit around and wait and watch for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm stick these all back in here. I like to keep these in the envelope that they go in so I don't lose them. The little pieces do have a tendency to fall out. So if you have a little folder or something to tuck them in, that's a wonderful way to keep them. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my snowman off and my ice skates. This. And what I want to do is I want to get these pieces glued down evenly on each four edges of the card. And having this lined paper is going to make this so easy. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to use just some liquid glue. And I'm going to start up here in the top corner. I might use, I don't know. I was thinking Stampin' Seal because I'm going to open up the tip of my glue. I hadn't used it in a day or two, so I felt like I needed to. Yeah, I'm going to do glue because that's going to give me some wiggle room. And I'm going to set this down right about here. Give that a good press. Make sure it adheres. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the corners. Okay, we got those four pieces down. Now I want to center this piece right in the middle. Something like that. But I think I want to pop this piece up. So we're going to get some Stampin' Dimensionals. And I am going to put one on each corner. We'll probably balance it out by putting a couple in the middle. I think that will be sufficient. Cut them all off. So we are going to sit him down just like that. Now we can do our cup of hot cocoa, our Santa sleigh, our ice skates, our snowman, and our Christmas bells. Maybe I'll put the cocoa up here and the bells right here. Yeah. See, we all have a prerogative to change our mind, and I'm going to put "Let It Snow" right across the snowman. I think that is stunning. So we'll get these all glued down, and then we'll glue our mat to our card base, and we'll be ready to go. So, do I want to pop these up? I think I do, because I'm going to put glue where it hits the piece that's popped up, and then I'll do dimensionals where it's not. And that way we'll have a nice little even thing to work with. So let's see, like that. So we can use another one right about here. And we'll take that off. And we'll put some glue right here on the bottom of the skates. And they're going to go like that. Oh, so pretty. Now we'll do the same with this. We're going to put some dimensionals up here. maybe one in the middle. And we'll pull these off, and then we'll put glue on the bottom where it's going to sit on that red piece that I popped up. And that keeps everything nice and even when you're making cards like this. So this is going to be so pretty and so much fun to make. Sometimes you just need something that's easy, and this is definitely on the easy side. I'm going to take my Let It Snow off just for a minute because I want to decide. This one, I think I'm going to put dimensionals on most of it. I don't think I'm going to need glue. I think that'll be sufficient. We can run a little bit of glue just for safety's sake. There. And put our bells right here. Now we got our little Santa sleigh. And we're going to put dimensionals up on that end of him. Maybe one right there. Maybe there. That'll be sufficient. Now the only thing we got to do now is put our snowman down, and I'm going to pop him up from head to toe. After all, he is the star of the show here. I'm not going to skimp on my dimensionals. I want to make sure that I have enough to hold him in place, especially if you're sending this through the mail. You want to make sure that everything stays in place because nothing would be worse than somebody getting a card that fell apart in the mail. So let's go ahead and pull these off. Mr. Snowman is ready to make his presents right there in the middle. And now we are going to put this right across his belly, and I'm only going to put glue right here. So I'm going to take some glue, go right through there, and put this down right across our snowman. Now all we got to do, I'm going to turn him over, and I'm going to lay this nice and flat as I can get it, and I am going to make sure that I got glue on all the edges. Turn this over, bring it to our card, and let's line it up like that, like that. How much fun was that? I love that. Now all we got to do is put a sentiment on the inside. And you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to use a piece of solid red cardstock. And I have a scrap that we can actually get this out of. So I need a 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. So 4 3/4 this way. And the opener of our arm, we don't do that real often, but when you're doing a 5 by 7, you have to. So 6 3/4 this way. And now we can put this inside. And how about wishing you a Christmas full of peace and wonder? And that's from the Joyful Sayings Ephemera Pack. So these are all Christmas sentiments, which I love it. Love it, love it. Oh, that's going to be so pretty on there. And then all we have to do, can you believe we did no stamping? All we did was glue. We didn't really need scissors. We needed our trimmer to cut our mats and our little mats on the front. We didn't have to do any stamping because the ephemera did everything for us. And look at this, a beautiful Christmas card. So fun and so easy to make. And I'm going to use a little bit of Stampin' Seal on the back of this. And then we can put this on just like that with some glue, and our card is done. Can you imagine how many cards you could knock out just using the ephemera pack, using some different die cut shapes? The possibilities are endless. Stunning card, done quick and easy, and so much fun to make. So take a look at the ephemera packs in your catalog. The annual catalog also has some ephemera. And if you go to your annual catalog and let's see, up here in the front, on page 19, we have 4 ephemera packs in the annual catalog that are not Christmas themed. So if you need some that's for everyday cards, that's a great place to go. Or you can go to the mini catalog and pick up the ones that are all beautifully made for Christmas. So I just want to say God bless and keep you. Thank you so much for tuning in for this quick but an easy card that took no time at all to make. And check out our ephemera. God bless and keep you. And thank you so much once again for being here with me for a little while. I love you guys so much. And always remember, let everything that you do and say, every action, every word, let it bring glory to our Savior Jesus. He is worthy. Until we craft again, take care, love one another, and be kind. Bye.